Welcome to our daily reflection for this Wednesday, August 27th, which is the Feast of St. Monica. She is one of our patrons here at the Augustine Institute, being the mother of St. Augustine. And so we're very excited about the day and the celebrations, and we're getting ready for the big Feast of St. Augustine tomorrow and celebrating, as we are this month, our 20th anniversary at the Augustine Institute. So it's a time of joy for us. So thank you to all of you who are part of our mission. Who have supported us and part of what the wonderful work that God's doing at the Augustine Institute. And we're very excited about this feast day of St. Monica. And it's especially beautiful for us because some very dear people donated their relic of St. Monica to our chapel. And so we have Monica, who's present with us in our chapel every day. And it's just such a great thing to have her interceding for us. And it's a great joy and a great privilege to have her interceding. So if you ever come to the Augustine Institute and visit, we have noon Mass every day. You have to visit the relic, and you can go up and touch the relic of St. Monica and a relic of St. Augustine, which is great to have them together in our chapel. It's a great privilege. Well, Jesus today, as he upbraids the scribes and the Pharisees again, yesterday we saw how he was saying, look, you're majoring in the minors. But you're neglecting the weightier matters of the law. And then today he says, you're focused on the exterior, not the interior. And what's interesting about the exterior, appearances of things, and he uses a powerful image for that, a whitewashed tomb that on the outside looks good, but inside is full of rotting corpse and bones. But it follows with the idea of once you major in the minors, the other idea that Jesus comes at it is that you're focused on what's exterior. In other words, you're focused on the audience of the world, other people. But when we turn inward, that's what matters, is the matter of the heart. And the only one who can see the heart is God. And that's where Jesus says, look, the whole idea of religion is not to make other people your audience. The idea of true, authentic religion is the matter of the heart, right? Majoring in the major, so to speak. And the heart is about the heart of the Father and wanting to do His will and loving Him. And that is a matter of the heart. It's a matter of the soul. It's a story of a soul. And that's a story that is not for the exterior world. And so Jesus kind of gives us that orientation. And then the first reading today from Paul in his letter to the Thessalonians really is fitting for the Feast of St. Monica, because he talks about how, to the Thessalonians, you're witnesses of how Paul lived, how devoutly and justly and blamelessly we behave towards you. As you know, we treat each of you as a father treats his children. Now you can just sub in as a mother treats her children, right? Father, mother, and of course think of Monica now, because she does what Paul says here. As a father treats his children, and you can say mother now, exhorting and encouraging and insisting that you walk in a manner worthy of God. Now, did not Monica model that, exemplify that? Did she not exhort her son Augustine and encourage him? And then she was insistent, so insistent that he ran away from her for a while, like this nagging mom, but she was nagging about the right things. And she also nagged God while she was at it. And that's the key secret. Don't just nag your kids, nag God about your kids. And then you got air cover, right? And no one wins a war without air support. And so we have to pray to win the ground battle, right? And so I love that idea of Monica exhorting and encouraging and insisting. And this is what Paul's saying. This is what any father or mother who loves their children or their grandchildren will do. And so we need to do that as parents and as grandparents. But then also, this is what spiritual fatherhood, spiritual motherhood is, right? If you're a priest or a religious, you're a spiritual father, you're a spiritual mother, and you need to have, you can't be so detached from the flock and from others that you don't have a father or mother's heart to be exhorting with passion, to be encouraging and building up, and to be even nagging and insistent, right? Really do that. Be all in at trying to save souls and bring them closer to God, because there's nothing more important than that. And let's just pray to St. Monica for the souls that we're trying to save, that we're trying to bring closer to God, might be a little bit wayward, and not to be depressed or discouraged, but to be concerned and insistent when our children and grandchildren aren't always close to the Lord. And let's pray and storm heaven like Monica, and let's be insistent and exhorting and encouraging like Monica. May the Lord bless and keep you. I'm so excited about this month of August because it's our 20th anniversary for the Augustine Institute. And all of us here at the Augustine Institute are so excited about, as we look back over the past 20 years, all the amazing things that the Lord has done and how many people He's brought into our reach. You know, we've become the largest Catholic graduate school in theology. We have the largest video platform formed. And now we have the fastest growing curriculum, Word of Life, in Catholic schools. And now we have this beautiful new campus, a half hour north of the city of St. Louis on the Bucolic Bluffs overlooking the Missouri River. And all these things God has done, and we see that He wants to do so much more. You know, we have more requests than ever for our growing graduate school. I have priests and religious around the globe actually asking us for scholarships so that they can attend our graduate school. We have so many people asking for so much more content from our form platform. All kinds of opportunities. And what is at the heart of our ability to reach so many people is our mission partners, those who donate. And so I want to invite you to join our special fellowship of donors called the Mission Circle. Because people who join this membership in our Mission Circle, we have a special community and we do special things with them and for them on a monthly basis. But what they do is by prayer and by financial support, you help empower our mission to reach more and more souls for Jesus Christ. You know, we're really reaching millions, but there's millions more to reach. And we want to do that as we look to the future. And so as our Pope Leo XIV, who calls himself a spiritual son of St. Augustine, we want you to join us as children of St. Augustine and under our patron St. Augustine. Help us to share the good news of Jesus Christ, because our mission is simple: to help Catholics understand, live, and share the gospel. Become a member, please, by the Feast of St. Augustine, by August 28th. We want to grow our membership so that we can grow our mission. Thank you so much, and God bless.